Hello crafters, I just wanted to do a real quick share on another note card holder that I made. If you saw my last tutorial, I showed a note card set that I made for a gift that I was inspired to do by a Roxyfur tutorial. You have to check out her channel. Anyways, I was just on a roll, so I started another one, and I wanted to show you how it was turning out, because I don't think I'm going to put cards in here after all. I really liked how it's turning out, and I thought it would be nice to turn it into something else, which I'll share in a minute. So let me get started. I'm using K & Company's Life Journey pattern paper. It's two-sided, so this is the front. This is the inside. And I glimmer misted everything first. Then I stamped with the Tim Holtz stamp set. I stamped the bird on a branch. I stamped the crowns. I then took a piece of brown glitter embossed My Mind's Eye paper. It's out of their organic paper pad set. I did that. And I distressed the edges, and then I inked them up. I distressed it with the paper, with the edge distresser. Then I inked up the sides. I then took the Martha Stewart Daisy edge punch. I really like it. It's a great punch. I like it because they fold up so they're not as big. Anyways, I took that, and I just had a plain piece of vanilla cardstock, and I punched my edge, and then I misted it with the creme de coco, and it really, I just love the color. But what I thought I would do next time to give it even more of an actual lace look is mist it, punch it, mist it, and then crumple it all up and then smooth it out, and I think then it would really even look more like lace, kind of like a doily. So anyhow, I did that. That's what's here on the edge. And then I glimmer misted my twill tape because it needed to be just a little bit darker. I glimmer misted it with also the creme de coco. I took some of that music sheets that I had printed out, and I distressed them, matted it onto some beige cardstock, and inked everything up. I then took some metallic rub-ons. These are really cool. I've had them a really long time. They were popular way back when I first started paper crafting, like I said, which is about 15 years ago. So I've had a couple of these for actually probably about a good 10, 11 years, and then I just bought a couple more. But I think you can still find them, because like I said, I just bought some, I don't know, maybe a year ago. But I hadn't hardly used them in a really long time, except I whipped them out the other day, and they're really cool because this one is a metallic. Well, they're all actually a metallic, but it had some really cool old vintage looking colors, like they have a gold and a champagne, and whoops, broke the box. They come in a little set of 7, and they look like a little watercolor paint pods, but they're just a creamy consistency, and you just rub your finger in it, and then you rub it over whatever it is that you want, to edge. So that's what I did right here. If you can see it, like right up here on the gold and stuff. Then I made a mini crepe paper flower, and I made a little mini flower. This is a Sizzix die that I shared. This is one of the sizes that comes in the die. There's one more larger than this, so I took the medium size, or whichever, and I glimmer misted it, crumpled it up, and then I edged both the crepe paper flower and that flower with a Martha Stewart smoky quartz glitter. I'm just really loving her glitters. I'm an Art Institute glitter fan, and that's really the only glitter I would ever use, because I found that so many other glitters would just flake off. But I'm really impressed with the Martha Stewart glitters. They're really bright and really pretty, and this color is really great if you're doing vintage stuff. It's just beautiful. I mean, the video doesn't do the glitter justice. Okay, so I glittered both the flower, the crepe paper flower, and the middle flower, and then I put a Prima little heart bling right here. I stamped this image. It's an old Stampin' Up set, but I will post the name of it. It's retired. I'm really sorry to say that, but it's retired. But any old image will work, even if you just print something out, that'll work. And I colored it with just watercolor not watercolor, with Crayola pencils. And then I took some more of those metallic rub-ons, one of the lighter colors, and rubbed it all over to give it an aged appearance. This chipboard postage stamp frame is a Sizzix die. I cut it out of chipboard and then pattern paper, and I mounted them together. And then I stamped on the frame with the French script stamp, and then I UD'd, and then I cracked it. I went a little overboard on the cracking, but I thought it still looked pretty nice, so I just left it alone. And then this is just a photo corner, and I glimmer misted it, crumpled it, stamped on it with the French script, and then clear rock candy distress crackle painted it. Did that. And then this right here, I just stamped the word aspire, and I cut it so that it would fit right underneath that little book plate. This is a Stampin' Up! Hodgepodge hardware, and it was actually in their vanilla, it's like a shabby chic looking, like that vanilla color. That's the color this book plate was. I alcohol inked it first, and then I didn't like how it came out, so I metallic rubbed it with the gold, and I really love it. It came out beautiful. I did that to both the plate and then the little eyelets, or little brads, excuse me. That's what I did for that. And then on the back, you can't see it. I have to go with a darker glimmer mist, but I put an ornate one of the Tattered Angels glimmer screens. I put it right here and I sprayed over, but the color was a little too light, so I'm going to do that again. So that's the cover and then the holder. But what I think I'm going to do instead of cards is I'm going to make big journaling tags and fit as many as I can in here. Oops, sorry about that. Fit as many as I can in here and make it like a little mini journal. And I'm going to do something in here. I still might string the ribbon through. I don't really mind if it goes right across here, but we'll see. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. These are just so pretty, but let me share something else with you. This size is 6x8, and this would be so beautiful if you made it on a larger scale and attached it to a canvas. I'm big into canvases, making gifts and monogram stuff and wall hangings, and you can find canvases pretty cheap. So I think what I'm going to do would be really nice. You can do just the same exact thing, paint a canvas, even do the canvas, like paint it with the crackle paint. It'd be so beautiful. Make a larger scale version of this, and maybe cut out the words, cut out the letters like home or family or, anything, and attach that onto a canvas and make it a wall hanging. I think that would be beautiful. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on that. Maybe I'll make one and then I'll share it. But that's really easy, and canvases are very cheap, and you can make really great gifts. I've done a lot of those as presents, like for baby showers and birthdays and stuff. So done like a monogram. That would even be really pretty, just this, and then with someone's initial. That would be really beautiful. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. And okay, I have about a minute. I just want to show you another crepe paper flower that I made. I'm going to be doing another tutorial on my crepe paper flower because I think I've perfected it. The other two videos that I did, I showed the way I was making them, but I kept playing around with it after watching the videos and then figuring out there had to be a better way. I did something different, and I'm really loving how they're coming out. They, it just, practice makes perfect. So, and I did glimmer mist this. In my first video I said not to use it just because I had tried it, but the key is, obviously, I'm so impatient, make your flower, then glimmer mist it, and just let it sit and completely dry, and then it'll be fine. Because before I was glimmer misting it and then, not waiting till it completely dried, and the crepe paper doesn't take moisture too well. But if you glimmer mist it when you're all done making your flower and just let it set and dry, it'll be perfect. So that's what I did to this one. And then I made another one of my flowers using the Sizzix die that I was talking about, and I clear rock candy distress painted this one, and so that's going to go right there in the center. I'm going to put some bling here and still a leaf, but I think that is amazing. It's so beautiful. You have to give these a try. I'm going to do a new video, like I said, on the crepe paper flower, and then I'll do a video at the same time on these flowers. So anyways, hope you're having a great day. Be inspired. Bye.